is a song. Ah, fuck! Okay, kidding. If you get the reference to what video that is, give yourself a shout out, because that means I should shout out you in a future video if you know what video that reference is from. Anyways, as you saw yesterday, I think, unless I have completely lost it and I am actually losing perception of time because I am completely going batshit insane and you know, I've completely lost it. That's why my guitar is the only thing in sight. No, it's not. It's just because I'm using the frontal camera for this, because it's easier to shoot with, it's easier to set up, and I don't have to worry about me being in frame or not. So, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be the do for this episode, I guess. But, quit talking. It's been a minute. It's like I had a sponsorship or something, but I didn't. I just rambled on by random schmuck. But that's how we do it on the Suicide Grind channel. So, today I will be showing how I learned the Tenkai no... excuse me, the Tenkai no Kipppu guitar solo. You can't forget the he no. So, what's important to note is that this part is actually part of the guitar solo, but it's also the intro to the song. So the reason why I say it's included in guitar solo is because, I mean, after you do the sweep, you go back to, you go into like the melody, which is why I consider that to be part of the guitar solo. So, what I will do here is demonstrate how I play the guitar solo, and I will include that, which also helps you figure out the intro, because they play the exact same thing in the intro. So, that's really it. But, the guitar solo is actually on E at the first very second, because if you listen to the chorus, it goes... and then... and then... wait. This, but because of this chord, you actually play... you play the E scale. That's what confused me. You play a descending... and then you go right back up. But this time you do... instead of... and you also... when you go up, you're actually supposed to hit. What the fuck? Someone just messaged me on Twitter saying you have an asshole, use it. I use that shit every day when I go in the toilet and shit. Come on, man. But anyways, apart from that, I may have an asshole, but I don't have a vibrating toothbrush. And shout out to the probably one person that just DM'd me that on Twitter that will get that joke. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, you start by just doing the... and then when you ascend back up, you actually play a little bit of an A major. It should be A major, but it probably counts as A minor because the scale is that way. I don't know the notes, the scale, whatever it's called. I just know what notes I play, and that they're the right notes. So, to show you how it sounds, because it sounds weird to play, and then That sounds weird, just explaining it. But this is how it sounds in context of the song. Did you hear the chords? So it does make sense that you go. But yeah, now we're at the guitar solo's start, now that you know what kind of key to look for, because it's really just E and A, I think. Yeah, it's kind of an A scale, but more major sounding. So I guess it counts as major. I don't know, probably minor or major. Doesn't really matter, just focus on the notes for now. And you can figure out that in the rest in jazz school, because we're not playing jazz here, we're playing metal after all. So it starts very simple. It just starts. That's how it starts. So you know the notes from before. If you're actually good enough to play this guitar solo, which I'm not, but I'm just saying that so I don't feel like I'm having an ego here, which I don't. So I don't know, fourth dimension, I don't know. If you're good enough to play this guitar solo, what I'm going to say is you probably can just pick these notes, not these nuts, up from me just explaining like what notes to play, like showing you like this really slow. Because if you can't, then probably this guitar solo isn't what you should be playing. You should probably be playing, you know, that guitar solo instead. So that's slow. This is how you actually play it up to speed. You see, it's easy to make that mistake that I did when I went. Is how you're actually supposed to do it. So you do a. And you want to make sure you get a good vibrato. You don't want to sound like, or you want to have like on that, because that really gets you as close to the actual guitarist plays it when you do that. And then we have one that's maybe tricky to the ear if you just hear it fast in the song. You're actually supposed to pick that, all of that, but I purposely legatoed some of it so it's easier to hear. So this is what it's actually like up to speed. See, it's a lot more muffled, but what you do here is actually you tremolo pick and slide down on that note, and then you go up here on whatever number fret that is, and just do like but you have to do it in time. I haven't really it's more like a timing thing. I tend to hit on accident a lot, which, I mean, when you're going in the song, you can't really hear that because I think that it's actually over a chord that it works. It's just, you know, you're supposed to, and then right after. Yeah, and then you go. So. And then again. And then you want to go to the 22nd fret and hit a sick bend. And then you just do like a little Yngwie Malmsteen thing again. And then you want to hit a sweep there. And then we actually go into the part that is the intro solo, which is you just start tremolo picking like this on the open E string. So 4 notes on the open E string, and then you alternate 2 notes between each note. You know, like that, like so. So it's a. And then what you want to do is you want to go here, and I'm going to get it up close and personal now. No COVID distance in this video. And you want to keep maybe tremolo picking on this note. So, are the next notes, and then you go back to this note. So, but no more tremolo picking here. Now it's just easy notes. So now we play. So you see, you have. It doesn't sound good in this context, but it sounds good in the song. That can also, you can also fall for a trap if you're not used. By bending down when it's easier to bend up. I fall for this trap sometimes. It's mostly when I end up on this finger rather than this finger, which I can't even do that with. So I guess I'm more used to doing that because of these strings, you know. But if you want to keep a steady vibrato, that's easier to do. So without music one time, you know, chorus. It's. Oh, it might actually be G. Yeah, this is in G, and then is an A. It's like a weird form of A, though. So, now I'm going to play it in the context of the song. I fucking messed that up for sure. The song is a little too loud. Let's go. It's really easy to mess up if you're not like practicing it every day. So make sure to yeah! The chords are still fucking confusing to me because it changes some here, like it, something like that, some weird shit there at the end. The chords are the hardest part, honestly, of the song. The solo is easier to figure out because it's like not chords. Top 10 things lead players say. Because chords are harder for lead players because they only play single notes. Haha. I don't know. But yeah, as you see, I definitely had to take more than one, more than two, more than three. I had like 5 different takes before I got one that I was actually happy with. So yeah, it takes a couple takes to really get it going. But trust me, it's not as hard as it sounds for sure, and it's not as hard as it looks. It's, once you actually get this solo down, it's one of the most fun things to do, especially the like melody where it's like that part is really fun because it's really fun and melodic and it makes you smile because it sounds happy, you know? This song is a very happy one, you know? You know, it's starting to make me think that why did I say this wasn't minor? It's a major key song. Don't ask me, I don't make the rules. It's power metal, it's major scale. It's awesome. It makes me smile. This song makes me happy. Anyways, the song's a 10 out of 10. If Dragon Guardian happens to see this, thank you for making me waste about only 30 minutes to an hour of my life, because this solo is worth learning. It's one of the most fun I've ever played in my life, honestly. And if I got things wrong, I mean, if somehow the guitarist of the Guardian Dragon sees this, I mean, you can point out things that you actually do different. I mostly just showcase what the bigger picture, like, okay, you want to play this? Here's how you sound like the guitar solo. Because most of the time, you're not going to really notice the notes that are different. Not the chords, though, in the chorus, that you will definitely notice me playing wrong. Not the chorus, but the outro and the intro and the verse. The chorus and the solo are the easiest parts for me, somehow. But, yeah, point out stuff I did wrong if you are the guitarist. If you're not the guitarist, well, you're not allowed to, because I'm going to ban you, because this is actually China. You have entered the Chinese Suicidal Grind channel. You will actually have to go to the American Suicidal Grind channels for your human rights, where you actually get to form an opinion that I enjoy. Sure, let's roll with that one. I meant to say where you get to form an opinion that's different from mine. But if you're hearing at the Chinese suicidal grind part of the universe, well, unfortunately, we don't allow your opinions here unless you're the person we asked, or unless we ask you of your opinion. In fact, I'm going to ask you for an opinion on a different matter. I'm going to ask you for your opinion whether Taiwan is a country or not. Personally, in the Chinese suicidal grind channel, we're not allowed to comment on this, but if I can let you in on a secret, I definitely do think Taiwan is a country. Anyways, hope you enjoy. Peace. Stay cute. The motto. Suicidal grind. The motto. Stay cute.